Okay, my dear student from 11th round 2020. So, as usual, I expect that everything is going very well at home and that you've been practicing your English as well as taking care of your family and yourself. Today's topic is related to future tenses, but we are going to be this time a little bit more specific. We're going to work with future progressive and future perfect. We're going just to compare them. In the previous video last week, we just started to analyze it, but now, okay, let's retain some part of that topic, and then we are going to work on the difference between them. Then let's start by the formulation, the way we make or create or produce future progressive and future perfect. So as you can see here, the formula or the design, the model to make future progressive is as follows. We need will be and the verb, of course, as it is in a progressive tense in ing. Hey, this is como el hermanito del pasado progresivo y el presente progresivo. Okay, then the subject, so we need I, you, he, she, it, we, and they, for all of them, alright? Then after that we place, we place will, alright? Will, alright? Then be. So I will be driving. Drive. Drive. But remember that the condition here is that the verb has to be in ing. Then, so I will be driving. I will be driving. Okay? I will be driving. Yo estaré manejando, conduciendo. You will be driving. He will be driving. She will be driving. They and we will be driving. It's the same. Okay. Then, with future perfect, so will I have as part of the formula of the design, but here we need the past participle, the past participle of the main verb of the action. Participio pasado del verbo principal. Remember that this is the suffix ado or edo. Okay? Very good then. So now let's make just an example to review the formulation. Then the subjects are the same. Then we got I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. Alright, so we played for all of them. Yes, will have. Okay. Drive. But remember that here, drive, we need the past participle of the main verb. The past participle of drive is driven. Driven. I will have driven. Yo habré manejado. Okay? You will have driven. She will have driven. We will have driven. They will have driven. Okay? That is the way we make or construct the future progressive and the future perfect. Now we are going to study the apart and finally to compare the use of them. Okay, very good. Okay, dear friends. Then now we are going to go into the use of future progressive, which is the most important when to use them what is it used for. Then it got basically two uses. The first one is to describe an action in progress at a specific time in the future. Okay, for this, I just want to compare it with the present progressive and past progressive. Look at the example. Carol is jogging at this moment. This is a specific time, which means now. Alright? Past progressive, Carol was jogging at this time, a esta hora, yesterday. Alright? And future progressive, Carol will be jogging at this time, a esta hora, tomorrow. This time, which is 12:35, so she will be doing this activity. Then the other application or usage of the future progressive is it can be used as an alternative in some occasion, not all the time, to express future plans. This is be going to, and or to talk about future arrangement, which is the present progressive. Then I will just illustrate this. Okay, let me erase this part, only this part, and check it out. Then for future plans, then example, I said that Karen is going, right? Going to travel next week, right? This is a future plan. Is going to, all right? Then I will use the future progressive to express this idea. Then Karen will be traveling next month, right? Is the same. Now for future arrangement, then for future arrangement, okay, I will. So, I'm meeting, right? ING, look. I'm meeting John later. Alright? I'm meeting John later. This is un acuerdo, algo que ha sido pactado. Then I will express the same idea, this idea, but using future progressive. Then I will say that I will be meeting John later. So in these occasions is just the same. All right. Then it is important to check the timeline. All right, the timeline of future progressive. Then remember that this is now. It doesn't have to do something with the past. As it is future. Then the action will be in progress in this part. So if I am going to meet, so if the meeting that I am going to have with John will start at 2 p.m. and it will finish at 4 p.m. or 4 p.m. Then I can say that at this time, yes, later, so at 2:30 p.m. I will be doing this activity. I will be meeting John. This means that this action, this activity is incomplete. All right, it is incomplete. That is the way we have to, the thing that we have to take into account to analyze these future tense. Okay, now we are going to go through future perfect. Okay, now, so the usage of future perfect. Then, future perfect is used to describe an action or to talk about an action that will be completed either before a specific moment or before another action takes place. So let's check it out this with a couple of examples. Then I would say I will be teaching English by this time tomorrow. Okay, sorry, there was a mistake here. Is future perfect. Okay, then I say I will have taught English by this time tomorrow. Okay, yo habré enseñado inglés mañana a esta hora, which means that there is a completed activity. Alright, I will place another example. Then I say that Luis will have arrived home by this time tomorrow. Alright? By this time tomorrow. Okay? Luis habrá llegado a la casa para esta hora mañana. So this means that this action is also completed. Then now let's go through the second usage before another action takes place. Look at this. I will have finished cooking. I will have finished cooking by my mom arrives home. Yes. So this is another action. So this activity will be completed before this. Antes que mi madre llegue a la casa, yo habré terminado de cocinar. Alright? I will set up another example. Peter will have cleaned his bedroom by his brother plays tennis. Alright? Then, so before an action takes place, then you have to check this. The second action, this action, it will be all the time in simple past. Alright? Just to accomplish this. Wait, then it is important to look at the timeline for this. As it is a completed action, then the timeline will be different from the present, from the future progressive. Then we got here just our Cartesian plan, so it doesn't have to do anything with past but future. Alright, if we are here, yes, then we say that this is midnight, medianoche. Then we say we are going to use this. Yeah, this action that began on a specific time in the future, that will begin, sorry, in the future. Then I say that the movie will have finished by midnight. Okay? Habrá terminado antes de la medianoche. That's it. At this point of the time. So now I will illustrate some exercises just to go deeper on this, to be able to differ future progressive from future perfect. Okay, don't go. Stay tuned, please. Okay, then, now with this exercise, let's analyze when to use present progressive, this is the general formula, and when to use future perfect, this is the general formula. Future progressive, future perfect. Then look at this, I just have this small test. Then according to this, Larry goes to work every day. After breakfast, he leaves home at 8 o'clock and arrives at work at 8:45. He works until 12:30 when he has lunch, which takes 30 minutes. Then he starts work again at 1:15 and goes home and returns to his house at 4:30. Every day, Larry follows this routine. Alright, the same routine. And tomorrow will be no exception. Then, according to this paragraph test, then we're going to analyze a battery of situation series. Then look at this. According to this test, at 7:45, Larry, so he'll be leaving the house, he'll have left the house, or he'll be having breakfast. Then look, if he leaves home at 8 o'clock and we get here at 7:45, look at this, after breakfast, then at this time, so he must be having breakfast. Then the right answer is this. Then at 7:45 he will be having breakfast. Now let's analyze the second situation. Then at 9:15, okay, he'll be working, he will have started working, or he'll have left work. Then let's check it out. 9:15, then look at this, that he arrived at work at 8:45 and he works from this time until 12. Then he'll be working at this time, right? This is the right answer. Él estará trabajando hasta ahora because he hasn't finished. Okay, let's analyze two more, please. Okay, now we have two more situations. Then look at this, at 4 p.m. Then if we analyze this, then he finished working, he starts working from 1:15 until 4:30 in the afternoon. Then at 4, what is he's going to be doing? So he'll have finished work? No, at 4, no, because he finished at 4:30. He'll finish work? No, that is wrong either. Then he won't have finished work. Él no habrá terminado de trabajar. Yeah, at 4 o'clock. Look, because he finishes at 4:30. Then, in this case, this is the right answer. And finally, look at this. At 4:45. Then, as he finishes at this, look, he leave work, he will have left work, or he'll be leaving work. He finished at 4:30, then 45 he will have left work. Él habrá ya pues salido del trabajo. Okay, my dear students, I expect that with this activity you are going to be a little bit prepared to accomplish the goals that I have set up at the beginning of this lesson, which began the previous week. Then I remind you to practice your English every day. Pray God to overcome all these situations. And I love you so much. I miss you a lot. Then goodbye. Be good.